it's Melanie. Happy Tuesday. So today we are doing my current or updated evening skincare routine. Yesterday I had uploaded my morning skincare routine as it stands right now. If you missed that video, I will of course link it down below for you. I warned you in yesterday's video that today's would be slightly longer because there's a lot more that I do in the evening. I'm going to try to be as quick but thorough with my explanation as to why I use each product. I have a lot of individual reviews of a lot of these products, or I've talked about them in favorites. So if you have a question, definitely list it down below. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. I definitely have more than all of these things in my medicine cabinet. I just grabbed a sampling of what I will do on a typical night with a couple of different varieties or variations to give you guys sort of a slightly bigger range of what I have in there than just like one example of a product, if that makes sense. That was a really weird way to put that, but hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna go ahead and dive right in. I'm going to go in order of application. So if you are wondering where all of these steps come into play, I'm actually telling you in the order that I am applying them to my face. General rule of thumb with any of your skincare products is thinnest to thickest. Your thickest product goes on last, if that makes sense. So let's get started with cleanser. So I take my eye makeup off with Philosophy Purity. I didn't bother bringing that out here. It's the only thing that I found that is gentle enough and works the best to take off my eye makeup. I obviously wear a fair amount each day. If you're gonna ask what is on my eyes today, it is the Lorac Pro 3 palette, so that's what I'm wearing on my eyes. But the Purity definitely gets everything off, so that's kind of the first step for me. I will also rub that over the rest of my face to begin to dissolve my face makeup as well. But ultimately, I take my Clarisonic. I have the Mia 2 now. I did have to purchase a new Clarisonic recently because my old one started to futz out. It was just not holding a battery charge. I went for the Mia 2 because it was less expensive than the new Mac Daddy Clarisonic, which is like, I don't even know what the name of it is. Sonic Plus, or I don't know what it's called, but it's like $300. I was like not quite ready to spend that. I managed to find this guy on sale at Macy's for like $104, and it came with 2 brush heads. So the Mia 2 is actually pretty affordable these days. I love the Clarisonic. I know there are people out there who love the Foreo Luna. I can't get into it. I've looked at it probably 20 different times when I've been at Sephora and at Ulta, and I just don't think that is the cleansing device for me. I love the Clarisonic. I've used it for years now, and I prefer the deep pore brush head. I do run this for 2 cycles because the Mia 2 only gives you a 1-minute cleansing cycle, and I'm used to my Clarisonic Plus where I had it set to the 2-minute cycle, and so anyway, not a big deal, but that's just what I do. The cleanser that I'm using right now is the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Cleanser. This is also the cleanser that was in my morning routine, but I have cleansers that I love from Paula's Choice. The Paula's Choice Resist cleanser for normal oily to combination skin is one that I love, and I actually have that at my sink as well. And then the Skin Balancing Cleanser from Paula's Choice is another one of my favorites. So I will of course link as many of these things down below. This is just the one that I'm using kind of exclusively right now because I'm testing it out for Octoly, and I love it. I think this is a wonderful cleanser, and you need so little of it. I put like a dime-sized amount on here, and then just that gets my entire face and even down like partially onto my neck very easily. So I love this product. When I'm done cleansing my face, I always tone, and I use the Paula's Choice Skin Balancing Pore Reducing Toner. And you can obviously find this on Paula's Choice. You can also find Paula's Choice products at Nordstrom's. So anyway, this helps to basically get any remaining traces of makeup off of my face. It helps to sort of rebalance my skin and to take care of any flakiness or dehydration that I have in my skin. It helps to minimize pores. It is a really nice toner that is super gentle, and there's no alcohol in it. So it's not like the days of yore when you used to use Sea Breeze on your face. Do you guys remember Sea Breeze? I used that in middle school, and it used to burn my eyes with the amount of like menthol and alcohol that was in that toner. You do not want to use any toner on your face. I don't care if you have crazy oily acne prone skin or whatever your skin type is. Do not use a toner that has alcohol. It's just going to dehydrate your skin, and if you're oily like me, it's just gonna end up making you oilier in the long run, so don't do that. But love this. Then I will kind of alternate between these products. So this is the Paula's Choice Resist Weekly Resurfacing Treatment 10% AHA. 10% AHA is intended to help you take care of like surface exfoliation of your skin. So it helps with age spots. It helps with basically like helping to clear the very top layers of your skin of those dead skin cells. I really like this. It is, it's a glycolic acid, so it just sort of helps to break down the glue that holds your dead skin to your face and gets rid of it. It is a what's called a chemical exfoliant, so it doesn't have any scrubbies or beads in it. It's actually a liquid. You put it on a cotton pad, you apply it, you let it dry, and then you go on with the rest of your skincare. So when I'm not using this, I'm using this, which is the Resist Daily Pore Refining Treatment, the 2% BHA. Beta hydroxy acid will help those of us who are prone to blackheads or breakouts. Beta hydroxy acids are able to go deeper into the pore than alpha hydroxy acids can, and they actually help to break down oil and dirt and bacteria and gets rid of that from inside of the pore. So if you are someone who is prone to breakouts, you probably, if you wanted to choose between an AHA and a BHA, I would gear you towards a BHA because I think that's going to be more beneficial for your breakouts. It helps to refine your pores essentially and just make your skin look clear, if that makes sense. Again, this is another chemical exfoliant, so there's no beads in this, and it's a liquid as well. So you put it on a cotton pad, apply it to your face. I have a hangnail. Ouch. Sorry. Okay, so after I am done with that, what I will do is go in with my serums, which tend to be a lighter formulation. I no longer use the niacinamide at night. I use that in the morning. So at night, as well as every other morning, but I've been using this every single night, is the Asterwood Natruals Vitamin C Facial Serum. So I use this every single night. I actually stopped using the Kate Somerville Vitamin C Serum because I am testing this one out exclusively. So I had stopped using this for about a week and a half to test the Kate Somerville, but then went back to this because this is the one that I'm like doing an official review on first, if that makes sense. So, but I love this. I actually, dare I say, like this better than even the Kate Somerville one. That one is good, but I honestly haven't used it enough because I'm focusing on this one. So the Asterwood Naturals has the vitamin C in it. It has vitamin E, it has hyaluronic acid, it has rose hips, it has green tea. So lots of beneficial ingredients in this. So I will apply a few drops of this to my skin. And then I've even been mixing it in some of my Matrixyl 3000 Argireline and vitamin C serum from Asterwood Natruals. This also has a hyaluronic base in it, so you're also getting the hyaluronic acid in here. So I like the other ingredients that are in here, the Matrixyl 3000 as well as the Argireline. So I will put this on my face as well, and I'm getting that extra dose of vitamin C. I love this stuff. It's wonderful. It's a great line. I think I like the vitamin C that they use in here better. I feel like I get more brightening from this. So, but it's not a bad product. I'm just actually about half done with this. So I do really enjoy this product, but it's another really thin one that absorbs really easily. Once I put that on my face, I will go in with the Paula's Choice Resist Anti-Aging Eye Cream. This has shea butter and peptides in it. This is extremely thick. I cannot use this in the morning. I use the CSI eye cream in the morning, but this really does help to super hydrate the skin around my eyes. Like, it is extremely thick. I'll just kind of show you, like, you can see when it sticks like straight up. This is This is a thick eye cream. So just a little bit does both eyes, and it's incredibly hydrating, and it's a really nice eye treatment. So I will put that on. Then we have a few different options here. I'm still using the Kate Somerville Retisphere Micro Peel. This is a retinol glycolic treatment. So I've been using this every 2 to 3 nights. I really do enjoy this product. I think it's a very nice, super gentle retinol glycolic treatment, and it works really well. I've not had any adverse reactions to it. It doesn't dry my skin out the way that some of the Paula's Choice retinol products do. So this is actually even more gentle than those. So I will put that on. And then typically I will put on a face lotion over top of that. I know this is a ridiculous amount of products, but this is just what I do, and it's worked really well. So you don't have to do all these steps. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. Please find a routine that works for you. But I've been testing out the Marula by John Paul Select's Pure Marula facial lotion. Why can't I get that out? I've actually used quite a bit of this already because I love this. This is great. This is a face lotion that has the marula oil infused into it. I'm gonna show you the marula oil here in a second. But basically I've been alternating this on nights when I don't use a facial oil, but I still want some extra hydration. This is wonderful, you guys. Those of you that have really dry skin, this would actually be a really great daytime facial lotion for you. It makes your skin feel incredibly soft and soothed, and just, this is a wonderful facial lotion, you guys. So it's nice. It has a pump, and the product is pretty readily absorbed, just like the oil itself. It's just a really nice face lotion. Yes, it is expensive, but it works extremely well. So I am one of those people that if something works really well for me in terms of skincare, I am more than happy to pay for those products if they work. This is something that this first go around, this was sent to me. I showed you guys this in a haul, but this is something that I will repurchase as soon as I run out of it. I think it's a really, really nice facial lotion. And again, if it works, I'm happy to pay for it, but it's gotta work. That works. Facial oils. So I'm still sort of alternating between these two. So, you know, like I don't put all of this stuff on my face every single night. There are some nights where I will just do this. There's some nights where I will combine both of these. There's some nights where I just use this. It basically is whatever I feel like doing that night. I just open up the medicine cabinet and I grab something and I put it on my face. So the Pure Marula oil is something that I've been using quite frequently. You can tell I actually have a pretty decent dent in this. These facial oils, you only use a couple drops. They are incredibly concentrated and you press them into your skin. You don't need to like saturate your face with these. They actually absorb better when you don't have an overabundance of product on your face. So I love this one. It's incredibly hydrating. It helps to keep my skin clear and just hydrated and just really nice and plump looking. Another one is the sleeping oil, the Black Pine Active Firming Sleeping Oil from Korres. I am still using this. Sometimes I'll actually mix these two together. This one has a really strong fragrance, which is the only thing that makes me slightly hesitant in like saying everybody needs to try this, because if you are sensitive to smell, you are not going to like the fragrance in this. It is a really strong scent. It basically smells like a pine tree. But this does firm my skin and it leaves it again hydrated and soft. It's more of a dry oil consistency. You put it on and it really does sink in very quickly and just feels amazing on the skin. And when I wake up the next morning, it's like, I love the way that my skin looks in the morning. Honestly, like I never thought I'd be the type to say that at like, I mean, I turned 38 in less than a month. Like I never thought that at 38 I would wake up in the morning and go, I'm actually really happy with what's happening here. But all of this stuff is working just extremely well for me. And then if I have spots pop up or, you know, just I like to do some maintenance on my blackhead prone areas. Usually I'm down to about 2 nights a week of using this. I use the Resist BHA 9 for stubborn imperfections. This is a 9% salicylic acid solution, and I put this in the areas where I get blackheads, which is my cheeks, my nose, my forehead, and my chin, basically my entire face. So I will just take 1 pump of this and rub it into those areas, and then I'm good to go. Like, it just, this has eliminated the blackheads from my face, to be totally honest. Like, it is the one product that has actually gotten rid of them. Like, it's phenomenal. I will not ever be without this. I've talked it to death on my channel, but there you have it. And then I thought I'd show you a couple of the masks that I'm using. The first is the Andalou Pumpkin Honey Glycolic Mask. I'm actually almost done with this. This is a really nice glycolic mask. It has a little bit of a sting to it when you first put it on, but that dissipates very quickly. If you have sensitive skin, you might feel that sting a little bit more. But this is intended to brighten your skin. I leave this on for 10 minutes and then I wash it off. So this is something that I will do once or twice a week. And usually every 2 to 3 days, I will put this, which is the Paula's Choice Radiance Renewal Mask, all over my skincare products. This is a mask that stays on. It's a sleeping mask, so it's the very last step in your skincare routine. Even after you put on your oils, this is the very last thing you will put on. This is essentially a really thick, white, almost cream type consistency, and you will work this into your skin, and it seals all of these other products into your skin and also adds additional hydration. And there's no smell to it or anything. Paula's Choice products are all fragrance free, but this is great, doesn't clog my pores. And again, I wake up in the morning and I have skin that is plump and just looks refreshed and absolutely soft and beautiful. So yeah, this is everything, guys. I thought I'd also toss in that I do use a lash growth serum every single night. So the Rapid Lash is what I've been using for quite some time. It works extremely well for me. It keeps my lashes attached longer so that they can have a chance to grow a little bit longer. It is a little bit sad when you lose a bunch of really long lashes though, so just prepare yourself. I've had this tube probably for close to 6 months now. I'm getting really close to like not having any product in it, so I will have to replace it. You can get these 2 for like $50 at Costco.com. So if you're a Costco member, check there. Otherwise, there's lots of websites online. I'll link one down below where you can get this as well. So, but Costco gives you a 2-pack, which is kind of a good deal. So that's it. That is everything that I use on my face on a typical night. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff, but I don't know. I feel like at this point, like I've said before, it is more beneficial for me to spend time, money, effort on skincare versus makeup, because the makeup just looks 1,000 times better on skin that is as clean and clear and smooth as possible. So you don't have to spend a crap ton of money to have a good skincare routine. You can find things at the drugstore. You really can. And one of the reasons that I don't buy a lot of things at the drugstore anymore is honestly because I am cruelty free. So I have to go searching for products outside of the drugstore. I used to just buy drugstore cleansers. There aren't a ton of brands at the drugstore that are cruelty free. So Paula's Choice for me has been a go-to for a very long time because they have everything that they have has just worked extremely well for me. So if you are looking for an awesome online company, I would definitely gear you towards the Paula's Choice website. I do not rely 100% on their Beautypedia. I know a lot of people have asked me, like, why are you using something like the Kate Somerville products when Paula's Choice gives them bad reviews? You guys, honestly, like, I do think that Paula's Choice has amazing products and I honestly love them, but I do think they have a little bit of a personal bias towards their own products, as they should, since they have their own line. But for me, I like to test things out for myself, and if they work well for me, then I will use those products regardless of what Paula's team has to say about them. You know, and I just encourage you to do your own research. Try products. If they don't work for you, see if you can exchange them or return them. You know, getting a good skincare routine is something that takes time. You really have to find out what works for you. You have to figure out what works for your budget. So, you know, like, where do you want to put a little bit more money? I probably wouldn't put a ton of money towards your cleansers or your toners necessarily, but I would put good money into a good facial oil or some kind of glycolic or beta hydroxy acid, just to like keep your skin as clear as possible. You know, stuff like this is a little bit of a luxury. You don't need something like a sleeping mask, but it's nice to have. And start your skincare young. You might be 25 and you're like, I don't have to worry about that stuff until I'm like 30. Well, I wish that I would have started all of this at 25, because I think my skin could have looked even better had I started earlier in life. But you start when you start, right? But if you're younger and you're curious about whether you should start this kind of anti-aging routine, you can start that as early as you want, because basically all you're gonna head off is future problems. You know, that's never a bad thing to do. So yeah, start young, kids. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. This video is long enough. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope that this was helpful. Please leave me any questions down below. I will have links for everything. So if you wanna go check out other people's reviews of the things that I've talked about, please go do that. The more information you have, the better. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.